Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. Last time we ended off here in Fallen London after a little bit of exploring and a little bit of spite? Not really the right word. But I'm a little spiteful, I suppose, works. So last time, we started off, actually, over here in the Iron Republic. I was about to go over some stuff that happened in the episode prior where we explored the southern coast. I think that was the episode before. I'm fairly certain we started last time in the Iron Republic, low on fuel, just buying what we could, trying to make it back to Fallen London. But anyways, we did the Iron Republic stuff last time, bought fuel, found Visage, and basically just made our way back up to Fallen London. Most of the episode was spent with me talking and explaining how annoying the ending is to this game. I'm trying to bring this game to an end, so I'm trying to get one of the proper endings. And ooh boy, we're currently on the Find Your Father's Missing Bones mission. And I've been looking at the wiki for this game. I went over part of this last time, but I went into it even further on my own a little bit ago. And I have a page and a half of a notebook, super truncated notes, saying what we need to do. And it's not even complete. Like, it's just like, place, things, story, do. I think I wrote literally on here at one point. It's just like this huge list of just 1.5 million things we need to do in order to win our story. And then one of them, what is going to be the hardest part, is we need to either do the Curator's Quest, or we need to find the 7 impossible colors. These right here. We ever have to do that mission, or we have to find Port Cecil, go through all of the chess stuff there, and then go through all the chess stuff there, and win a chess match against some entity. I'm not entirely sure. And if we don't win, then we just have to do the Curator anyways. And they're both like super long, super tedious quest lines in and of themselves, and we have to do one or the other to finish our main quest line. There's just so much going on. It's just so much. I 100% am willing to say too much. I'm not even going to read through the whole thing. Just know that there's going to be jump cuts. From this point on, any travel time, I think, is just going to be cut out, unless something important happens, and I feel like bringing it back in. Like, if we're just stopping at, like, Pigmoat or something like that, I'm not even sure we're going to be stopping at Pigmoat anymore, unless we're specifically trying to, like, steal the Rat Star, because that's what we need. That's one way to solve this one. That's the only one I know. There's just so much here. I didn't even actually look through all of the storyline for this one. I just know we have to do this. That's a problem for future me. Future me is not present me, so that's not my problem. So, while we're here, let's see if we can't do some of what we need to do. Let's see. We need a new recruit. We actually need to pick up 2 officers. Or actually, more than that. We need the Merciless Modest, who we need to find at Mount Palmerston. We're going to need 5 Parabola Linen, which we have 4 right now. Can we actually buy that stuff? It's not looking promising. Oh, we can buy it. We just don't have space for it. Didn't I sell the spider silk last time? I feel like I did. Okay. I think I actually sold the wine last time, so it might be a good thing it rolled back, because we also need that. We need 5 things of wine for one of the story bits. We need Mooter salt, which I've sort of found out how to get. It's annoying. We need a Zoop, which I have no idea where to get. We get it occasionally around the map. We need... Let's see. We need 5 mushroom wines. We need one of these. We need several things of coffee. We need 4 more parabola linen. There's just so much going on. Oh yeah, to note, I also looked into how the map generation is done for this game. And there's actually like a super helpful map on the Wikipedia. Or not Wikipedia, it's like they have a Sunless Sea official wiki or whatever. And I actually have pulled up like a super helpful map aid which highlights all the regions and all the tiles in the game and exactly where and how they'll spawn. So actually, let's take a look at the map. Just go over it. So basically the stuff around the left and south wall in the top rightmost corner, like this will always be Irem, which we'll need to head to. This line is always exactly the same, and we found everything on it. This wall is always exactly the same. We just need to map out Codex and Wither, which we'll also need to go back to. Then this section here will always have the islands that we already know where they are. Then there's a line like that. In this line of Visage, Uttershroom, Fathom King. There's one more tile here that's either like a tile full of like nameless islands. It's just like rocky outcroppings. Or this is the... what is it? The Autumn Sea, I think, which we'll need to go to. So this tile, or this tile, has a place we need to find. Then there's 3 tiles here, holding Polythreme, what is that? The map's a little small, so it's a little difficult to go with. Or a couple other places I don't think we care much about. Oh yeah, the prison, Polythreme, which I think we've seen but haven't gone story much for, and then Port Cecil. So one of these 3 tiles has something we need. One of these 2 tiles has something we need. There's 4 tiles on this eastern wall, and we need, I think, at least one of them. We might need 2 or 3 of them. And then there's 4 tiles up here. It's always the Chapel of Lights with the gate. Mount Palmerston, somewhere's up here. And the Frozen Place. As well as one other place that we apparently had a port that we didn't see. Oh yeah, there's also apparently a port here at the Reef of Roses. We just never found it. But yeah, there's just a lot going on. And I've been speaking for almost 10 minutes. It's just so much. Anyways, thinking about what we need to do and what's left here in Fallen London to do right now. I think we were tapped out on what we can do in Fallen London for now. We just know we're going to have to come back here for... we're going to need to come back here to pick up our crew members. We're also going to need some live specimens. And these get pretty expensive. Oh yeah, money. Money's going to be an issue as well. Anyways, there is... oh yeah. While looking up stuff, there's something that I apparently did not realize. And I am going to have to go check on. So, for me, it's going to be a couple minutes. For you, it's going to be a second. And I'll take you back to Khan's shadow, specifically. So, 1 second. Okay, we're back here at Khan's shadow. It's a pretty uneventful trip here. Ended up getting in a fight with a couple of jellyfish, took a little bit of hull damage, but we picked up an extra supply and a strange catch out of it. Plus, was able to turn in recent news for a Z story at one of the light ships. But anyways, here at Khan's shadow. Yep. I didn't know this was here. Aww. I didn't realize that the Khan's shadow had shops. And this would have been really nice to know. Because we could have bought fuel here really cheap. Like, cheaper than over there. Ugh, I really wish I knew about this. Plus, we could just buy a whole bunch of outlandish artifacts here for... I'm not going to say cheap. But... the thing we really need here is this empty mirror catch box. This thing's a special item that is capable of catching sunlight. Which, if we take a quick look over here, it's in the holds. No, it's in here. I'm right. All the way down here at the bottom. We need the light for the Fathom King. Seems like something capable of holding lights might come in handy then. So, an empty mirror catch box. Pretty expensive, but we have the cash, so... we could also... we could also do some sunlight trading, but I don't think we're going to be doing that right now. Does every island... I know not every island has a shop, but what islands have had shops that we've just skipped over? I don't even want to think about it. It hurts. It's actually painful. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't know that. Just to be on the safe side. Anyways, that's all we needed from Khan's shadow. It's just, wish I'd known about that sooner. While we're out this way, we're gonna explore these two tiles right here. I'm gonna explore them. I'm not gonna go away to explore this section, because if we're gonna find an island in one of those two segments, and it's definitely an island we haven't been to before. So, like, seeing it from the outside, and I think probably worth it. As we're getting pretty far out, any monsters we run across out here are stronger. So, if something bad happens, probably best to capture it on video rather than just like, oh yeah, by the way, we're back now, we're dead. That'd be quite the sudden jump, wouldn't it? I can fully see my luck in that happening. I think we're gonna start making use of this, the manual save and load game. I don't think we care about the, what is it, Invictus or whatever. At this point, we're basically just trying to get an ending. Anyways, we're still in the right, yeah, we're still on the right tile. What is this? The bat away? I don't think this is the right tile. Oh no, Autumn Islands is some distance to the east. Okay. Try and avoid hitting all these rocks. It's gonna take... Oh yes, I believe... looking at my notes, this is the Mangrove College, I think, should be in this region. I'm hoping. I don't think this is correct. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. But I'm glad I didn't cut away to explore this region. Oh. We should probably leave. I actually read about this place in the wiki. And technically we could get one of the mission bits we need here. But somewhere in this massive islands is like a giant crab monster, a giant spider monster, I'm fairly certain, that would 100% kill us. Wait. Oh, we've left the tile we're meant to be exploring anyways. Let's turn back. Turn on the lights. Somewhere in this region, I believe it's this, there's, I think it's like a boat pirated by a crew of spiders. And you can get the spider's heart, and it will count. But it's like a very strong enemy. Assuming what I read is correct, it's like a super strong enemy who would 100% kill us at this current point. Plus, it's like the worst outcome for the father's missing bones. Like, there are multiple options for each part of the father's missing bones, and the heart we get from that one I think is the worst of them. Somewhere's in here, we're in the Autumn Islands, I think should be Mangrove College. Melting Isles. There's a port there. I'm hoping this is it. The Mangrove College. There it is. I don't think we can do our current or story requirements for this place right now. But it's like really good we know where this is. This is part of the... We're going to need this later on for the bandaged cook from Vanderbite that you can hire. Because we need to do his storyline too, and we're going to require this place. But while we're here, might as well see what story bits we can get for the Mangrove College. The wise and the wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty and the woods wild. The steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village. Barely a village. Old walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Okay, we can pick up Maybe's daughter, who has an interesting storyline, I'm fairly certain, but I don't need it. Pick up a passenger. Oh, this is the Vanderbite World Tour? I think. Oh, we'll look into that. Eat, drink, be merry, gather supplies. Into the Wispways. Oh, we actually need to... I forgot to grab a candle. We actually needed this. This place has a shop. Do you sell candle? No shops available. Never mind. Ugh. So, we needed to do this. If we had a candle, we could have. I wish this game had a fast travel system. It would be so nice. Like, maybe make it cost fuel. Maybe like 10% extra fuel from what it would cost for traveling there. But if you know where an island is and you've like mapped the whole tile for it, you can like travel to a port for like a little bit extra fuel and supplies or something like that. It would just be so nice. Anyways, a couple of things we can't do because we don't have all the stories we would need. Or we could make secrets. Go beach combing or compile a port report. Let's compile a port report. If I'm right, this should give us something else we need for the Cook's mission. Sages, scholars, philosophers, naturalists, poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals in a land of muddy fecundity. All shall be well. The thinkers of the Mangrove College continue their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetries are written in water. The occasional retired pirate tries and fails to get invited to salons. Salons? What's a salon? That's... We lost all our hunger and we gained a supply. But that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping to pick up a... What's it called? A something salt. Something salt. Where is it on this page? Muter salt. We're gonna need a couple of those for one of the story bits we have to do, and I was hoping to pick it up here, but I guess not. We can go beach combing. We can gather supplies. Or we can eat, drink, and be merry. Probably lower terror. Let's gather supplies. You don't have time to stop and rest, but you can gather plenty of supplies. The college members will grumble, but there's enough to go around. You've gained 6 supplies. Your crew strips a stretch of shoreline here. It'll have burgeoned again by next week, no doubt. That's nice. And finally, pick up a passenger. Might as well go through this. The Mangrove College is named for its scholars and philosophers. They have long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. A shady sort. The Corsair's Forest, please. Gator's Morn. No, I'm not in a hurry, but I think I might stay below decks. I don't carry the fee on me. You'll have to trust me for when we arrive. Thank you. A pleasure. A shady sort. The taciturn woman has business in the Corsair's Forest. Oh, don't worry. We'll be going back to Gator's Morn eventually. Oh, yes. Anyways, take one look once again at the map. So the tile above us will just be like an island range with like nothing really in it. Yeah. Because there are 5 tiles in like a strange L pattern here. And it's always going to be the same 5 tiles, just in a different order. We found Demo Island, Shepherd Islands, Abbey Rock, and Station 3. They're always together. Maybe rotated, but always together. All the con stuff is always together. It's always been in this orientation. I think it could possibly rotate. I have no idea, though. And then there's like a small island change here with the Melting Isles, Autumn Isles, and there's another island, but I don't think the other island has a port or anything. So it's like, it should be right about here. But anyways, if we go up, there's just going to be like an island range. And then there's going to be a tile here, and a tile here, holding some other interesting stuff. But for right now, I think we're more interested in these tiles here. Because one of them is the Shellinate, which is the only one we found in our previous captains. But then there's... Well, it's not this one. We know that one. We can, like, rule this one out. One of these is an island called... What's it called? Aestival. One of these is an island called Aestival. Which... I'm just going to get going as I talk over what it is. Has a hole to the surface and sunlight gets through. which might make it a pretty useful spot when we have a box for catching light, and light required for a drowned king. So, we're actually going to get one of these story missions done, hopefully this episode. Yeah, we still got like 20 minutes. I spent like 10 minutes just upset. Basically just upset. Like, why is there so much work involved in this? I don't mind there being work involved in an ending, but this is like ludicrous. This is actually insane. Let's hope we don't run into anything too dangerous while we're out here. Oh! I understand the point of these lines now. Like these lines that have just been here on the map the whole time, and I'm just like, what are they for? These are the lines telling where, at least west to east, where one tile ends and another begins. So, we're still in, like, this, I suppose this would be this vertical line of tiles. We're about to pass into the next line. Sadly, there's no, like, longitude lines to tell you where tiles end, but I guess that's okay. Longitude, latitude. These would be the latitude. Might as well send out a Z-Bat. Accidentally slowed down. That was silly. No, we're barely... I think we're barely in the corner of this tile. We're gonna have to get past him. You just... leave us alone, buddy. Leave us alone. I don't want to pick any fights with you. Z-Bat gonna tell us? Never mind, I don't need the Z-Bat to tell me. It's glowing so brightly. There's light here. It's just all darkness. We finally see the light. East of all. Sun! Sun! A great beam of sunlight bathes the island. Squint into the dazzle. Far above, there's a hole in the roof. In that light you see breaches of white gold sand. Trees heavy with bright fruits. The reds and blues and greens of the surface. Investigate the ruins. There was some sort of installation here, in what looks like a handsome country house. Who was here and what happened to them? Unlocked from the objective. Kingdom is... Oh yes, this is also something very important if we were going for a different ending. You remember how when we make a captain, there's like an extra option that you can't pick for aspiration, and it's like, I want to form my own kingdom. Well, here you go. This is how you would do that. You, like, pick this, and then I think you'll probably get a choice that, are you sure you want to pick this as your new aspiration? And it's like, sure, why not? And then you'll get, like, full story bits to start that. Here we have, fill a mirror catch box, gather supplies, go beach combing, or compile a port report. Write fast, the light scars. Burning after image. Your eyes water, the pages blur. The report is one of joy-filled complaints. Astaville has a beauty too bright to be appreciated, but perhaps the Admiralty can find something of use. Are we going to gather supplies or go beach combing? Let's get into that in a second. Fill a mirror catch box. Is this really sunlight? Then open the box wide, let it brim. Ah, I did get a wound. Mortal measures. You filled the box successfully, but the sunlight has lit a fire in your bones. You struggle back to the ship and wait while the fever subsides. Be wary. This is true sunlight, and it can be unpredictable death to those who've spent too long here below. The light, it's pretty. We now have sun! And a wound. We'll worry about the wounds later. We'll worry about the wounds when we start racking them up. But anyways, we can investigate the ruins. Did I already read that bit? I don't remember. There was some sort of installation here, in what looks like a handsome country house. Who was here and what happened to them? A red bird singing. A garden overgrown with berry bushes, a wooden trestle table set for a meal, chairs strewn with bones, a half-dozen skeletons. A red-breasted bird perches on a grinning cranium. It cocks an eye at you and bursts into song, a liquid, thrilling sound. It seems unperturbed as you approach to poke through the bones. No signs of violence, no fire, no bullets, no bites. These people died peacefully, sitting down to breakfast, as the surface sunlight spilled over them. Sunlight can kill at any time. The longer you remain here, the more danger you're in. So why did they stay? Perhaps they stayed because Eastaville is as beautiful as anywhere in the Neath, and 10 times as generous. It's a fine place for a colony. You could found your own pocket kingdom, if you could do something about the sun. But what? What has power over sunlight? What makes the impossible possible? To found a colony, bring something to Eastaville that can protect against sunlight. You now have a memory of distant shores. This would be really cool, but I really just want to get to an ending. Might come back to this game eventually further down the road. But I think I want to finish up with this and get an ending by episode 30. So the next few episodes are just going to be like running around trying to get stuff done pretty quickly. Now, do we gather supplies? We have 5 spots open. Wait, why do you take a cargo spot? That makes no sense. Or go beachcombing. Let's go beachcombing. If you're lucky, you might pick up a treasures. More likely, you'll pick up bits of wood and the occasional interesting arthropod. Driftwood, something glinting, a nasty glob of goo. Driftwood, something glinting. Let's go with something glinting. A tangle of seaweed and pearls. The stories there are about drowning pearls. They've never seen the inside of an oyster. Place one under your tongue and you can name the date of your own death. Don't place one under your tongue, because they're the transformed eyes of sailors lost at sea. Stories aside, they'll fetch a good price. You now have 4 drowning pearls. Nice. I guess that's okay. And nothing else to do here. Glad they don't take up that spot. Why can't I escape this page with escape? It still makes no sense. But here we are, Eastaville. I don't think we're going to need to return here again for the story bits, but it's really nice to finally make it here. Now, I want to make it back to Fathom King. How are we going to make it there, though? I'm just going to look over at my map real quick. Oh, wait. Wait, no, I think I was looking at something wrong before. Fathom King is here. This is like an island chain full of like a whole bunch of like meaningless islands here. This is something good. This is something good. This is something good. Or all possibly good. So... what path do we take? Like, this chunk is basically meaningless for us to explore. And I don't think we really care all that much about any of the other islands on this wall. Besides the Irem up here. We're going to need to get up there. So, I suppose we're going to cut through these 2 bits here and then straight down to Fathom King. Well... Gotta pause the game real quick. What are these? This is either gonna be Port Cecil. It could be... Sorry, 1 second. Just craning around my microphone to get a look at the map better. Okay. What masks? Okay. So, it's actually a good thing we have the Shady Cook right now. We're going to run into the prison in the Sea of Lilies, Port Cecil, or Polythreme. The only one we don't really care about, I think, is Polythreme, and even Polythreme, I think, has some uses for us. But I think we're just going to make a quick jump cut until I'm pulling up to one of them. So, I'll see you in just a second. Okay. Our first winner, as we pass over this line, is apparently the Sea of Lilies. Where somewheres in here is a prison. And since we have the Shady Cook, oh, there it is, we're going to get some pretty nice rewards out of this. I don't exactly remember how much we get here. It's a whole bunch of stories. What is it? It's like 5 Z stories, 5 secrets, or something like that. It's like pretty strong. We can buy stuff here. That's nice to know. I'm just gonna hit this island. I'm gonna hit this button at every island we land at now. Wisdom. Let's pick up our port report again. You could rescue a prisoner, but we're at full crew right now, so we're not going to do that. And we don't really have a reason to. And let the Shady Cook go ashore. What do we get rid of? We're not getting rid of that. Captain, what are you thinking? I can't just throw this woman off the ship and say good enough? Aw. Not gonna get rid of that. Not getting rid of that. We actually need all of this stuff. Besides her. The only one we don't need is the one I can't get rid of. So I guess we're losing 3 supplies. We go through supplies slower than we go through fuel, so I'm fine with that. Lost a cook, gained 5 supplies, 5 fuel, a secret, a strategic information, 5 tales of terror, 5 Z stories, 5 memories of distant shores, 5 visions of the surface, and a moves in a great game. That was actually more than I remembered, and it just kept going. Obviously, don't need to buy anything anymore, and we have nothing else here. So once again, launching, taking off. I'll bring you back whenever we reach the next island in our travels. Why didn't this show up on the map? Oh well, whatever. We know it's here. I'll be right back. Back sooner than I would have liked. You can still see the port right there. We're sailing around the island and this thing pops up. Nice. Thank you ever so much, game. This thing can shred our ship. Come on. That thing will like tear us apart. We could beat it, but they're like so strong. What's this place? I think we've left it behind. Principles of Coral. The corpse rainbow glow. Azalea is praying. Oh, come on, another one? Discovered Noctic Globe. What is this place? Even the map I have is just like, I don't know. This... Z-Bat wanna help me out? Port Cecil is some distance to the northwest. Okay. You go that way, I go this way. We both prosper that way. If you come at me, you get a free lunch. But, whatever. You stay over there. It's around here, right? Okay. I was like, did they go the wrong way? Is this like enclosed on the side? No, there is actually an opening here. That's good. The wreck of the Emperor Wolfgang. Interesting. This island definitely feels like it's been rotated. I was like sort of misremembering what we needed here at Port Cecil for a moment. But let's pull up Port Cecil. Assist the Gnomic Gallivant in his revolutionary scheme. The immortal meta is dead. You get a vital intelligence. Oh yeah. We're assisting with assassinations again. Okay. We'll deliver him to King Eaters. I'm not sure we have to actually head down that way again for anything else, but we'll get a nice reward out of it if we do. We're gonna need to play some chess in a moment, but let's do the other stuff around here. Port reports. Gather skin flag, but we don't have much room. Oh my god, you can basically buy fuel and supplies at any island? Really? Oh my god, I'm so frustrated with myself now. Our first captain died because I didn't know we could do this. Anyways, chess. We won. Gain a pages. Gain a secret. Chess. We won. Gain a pages. Gain some fragments. We're just going to keep going with chess in a second, but explore the coral knoll around Port Cecil. Sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral, a bewildering maze. Go carefully. In amber. I saw the name for this mission. For this event, I have no idea what this event gives us, and I have no idea if it's actually going to be useful for us. Some disturbance of the Unterzee has... Oh, wait, no, we've actually seen this mission before. We could chip away at Sellout this time, or we can examine the ruins. For, like, a captivating treasure, or an ancient relic, or something like that. I think it's worth it. Of their bones. Wait. Oh wait, no, I forgot what this was and we only got fragments for it. Oh, we should have just sold some amber. That would have been better. We've already read and seen that event. I forgot that's all we got for it. Chess. A loss. You gained a terror. Chess. A success. Gain a pages. Gain a pages. Gain 4 secrets. Do we have to play one more game to get to the next part of this mission, I think? Loss. We're at 73 terror. That's not great. 24 terror. Ugh! 79 terror. There we go. Gain of pages. An extra move. And 5 secrets. Oh, to 24. I think at this point we can start increasing stats. An extra move. We've seen this bit. Last time we moved a knight and we got an injury for it. But I think it had the better reward. We just got an injury for it. Let's move a paw this time. The cat's paw, perhaps, or the skin's paw. This is a safe move. Ah. The cavern breathes around you. That felt charming. Thank you, Ha. The game soothes the pangs of dissolution in, but I want so to be less. I am tired of thoughts. Will you help me? Sleep will not enough. I desire no dreams. Will you help? Offer assistance with disillusion. We get the nacreous outcast, and a minor piece. Take it to the salt lions. And that's... let's take a look at our stats while we're here. 63 iron, 50 mirrors, veils, pages, and hearts. You know what? Let's move them into place. Increase hearts up to 50. I don't know if we need to do this. I'm not entirely sure on this. I know we need to bring them to to wherever, the salt lions. And then we'll get more story bits for them, and eventually we'll go on and on, just continuing on that storyline. We could... There are two things with this guy. This guy can either be used in place of the bandaged cook from Vendor Bites. Or, if you do the entire storyline and win, you don't get him, but you do get another mission solved for the Fathom King. So, like, the whole Port Cecil storyline, it's either or, and it fills up almost certainly one of your two requirements for your father's missing bones. So we'll have to think on that more. But we're getting pretty late on in the episode. It's probably just about time to finish up. But while we're here, what stats do we want to... So, we definitely want more veils, hearts, and pages. Maybe pages. Pages I don't think is going to be as important as some of the other ones. But like the whole Port Cecil thing requires a lot of pages, so we're going to need it anyways. I think we're going to raise veils to 40 and hearts to 40. Increase your hearts by... Wie für Hand für eine Stuhl. Open your eyes. The Outcast has Gnostic, the secrets of profound culinary import to impart. Even its lesser revelations are enough to touch your dreams with the dread of drowning. Perhaps, unfortunately, it gets so excited when it talks about the greater revelations that you don't have any idea what the heck it's on about. You gain a terror. Thanks, game. Just love to randomly give us terror, huh? That's exactly the same. So we're up to 40 hearts. That's good. You give iron, but you also give us wounds, so we can't do that. That's an interesting bit of story. Anyways, don't need you right now. First officer, you give veils, you give mirrors. Mirrors is our second best stat, so that's okay. Increase your hearts. Uh-oh. Never mind, I guess we're not increasing veils or pages right now. Wait, do you probably don't... And when you increase hearts with her, you probably don't go gain a terror, huh? Great. Anyways... You know what? We're already a couple minutes over. What's a couple more? Gonna take another little quick jump cut. I'm gonna take us back to Fathom's King. And we're going to finish the first part of our Fathom King mission. Just to prove that we are actually getting stuff done. So, I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I think I'm actually beginning to hate this game. So I made a silly mistake. This is, if you can't tell, not a good screen. On our way to Fathom King, I figured I'd stop by the cons area and was like, okay, we'll take a quick look at the shops here, see if they actually have shops. Thinking that when the game said you needed 19 or less to be good here, it meant you would be good on 19. Apparently that's not the case, because I enter the con and it's just like, your only option is to flee. And it was a pretty low chance. So we get this page. An unfragrant captain. They're almost on you. In a fit of desperation, you dive through an open manhole into the elaborate sewers of the hearts. The white and golds pursue even there, but the cleanliness of their uniform disinclines them to search as carefully as they might. Still, it is a full 2 days before you dare emerge. In the meantime, you fought rat-crab hybrids, hidden trembling from maintenance teams, and feasted on the grimmest and slimmest of pickings. When you creep back to the docks, your crew are all but ready to sail without you. The relief on seeing you is tempered by the appalling state of your person. Next time it might go worse still for you. Visit Khan's glory and plead with the Time End clan for mercy before you return here. You've gained 15 terror, gained a tail of terrors, lost an iron and a hearts. What? Manual save. Geist. Dropping in a manual save. Because we're at 19 terror. Which means as soon as we leave port, more or less, we're about to get a mutiny event. And it's coming in just a second. And if we fail this mutiny event, I am loading that save. And it's a save in a bad place. But it will be better than a death. So I should have saved up at Port Cecil, but I wasn't ready to make that, okay, we're giving up on the Invictus token decision yet. There's no way we make it back to Fallen London. I just want to make him to the Fathom King right now. Let me make it to Fathom King, game. No. No, we're right there. Don't do it. We're at 100 terror. Don't give us the mutiny event as we pull into port. Don't do it to us. I don't have time for you right now, Pirate Poet. Here it is. As I said, I have no idea how many attempts it's going to take first. Huh? What are we doing here? Wait, can we even haste? We can't like sneak into a tea shop then. Okay. And I know I'm cheating at this point. I do not care. There's nothing anywhere else that's going to lower our terror. We would need like a special... Really? Just gonna steal a crew member, huh? Oh yeah, by the way, before we got into that mess, we also just got a random event that like took a crew member. Because, you know, why not? The only way I can make it to Fathom King before the terror runs out is to go full power. And then the engine explodes. Because that's how this game runs. You know what? I know we're on this. We're gonna end it here. And next time, we're starting in Fathom King. I'm gonna keep doing this until I succeed. Next episode, we are starting in Fathom King. Probably with like a half crew. And returning in a reward. Because I really just do not have it in me to start from scratch again. Because this game it's grating on me. I don't want to just end the series. I want a proper ending. But this game is like grating on me so badly. And I know that this one's 100% my fault. Because I trusted 19 or lower meant 19 was good. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have. And I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care everyone.